I just feel like I'm like too scared to be myself on these platforms. I don't, it's like, I don't know what's wrong with me, that it's like, I'm just afraid to just be myself and to be crazy. And because I feel like if I am myself, I would get a lot of followers, but I try to be like this persona. So I'm not really getting my product out because I'm like scared of other people's thoughts in a sense.
So what is your payoff? Did you write down where you want to be here?
Yes, wealthy.
Okay. And so what does that mean for you?
Just freedom in a sense. Freedom for I can help my family, freedom for I can give back, freedom for I can teach and motivate, young girls, like you, like other people, and yep. And I want to have a business that like I'm proud of, that I can pass on to my kids, like something that their mom is proud of.
So how many of you can relate with what she's saying? That's why you want the wealth.
Yes.
Because as long as she's down here, right? If she's in the lower class, there's no chance that happens. Everybody agree? It's impossible. If she's in the lower class, if she's in poverty, she can't help anybody. If she's in the lower class, she cannot help anybody. She's worried about her bills. When she gets to the middle class, maybe she helps herself and her family. It is only until she gets here in the upper class or the wealthy that she's actually able to become an example. What I'm trying to do with all of you right now, okay? I'm speaking to you right now personally. The best thing Anita can do, Elise can do, Lewis can do, Mark can do, Karen, the best thing you can do is figure out, how do I get to the top of this pyramid? When can I say no to what these people are doing down here? There's something these people are doing. There's something they're doing repetitively. There's something I was doing over and over and over again that kept me right here. I don't know if you read the news right now. More people in the last 4 years have left the middle class and dropped down a class. Also, more people have left the middle and moved into the upper. The middle actually shrunk, and there was more people enter the wealthy and more people entered the lower class and poverty. Why? Why is that happening? We just printed $7 trillion in America. Every country on the planet printed money at the same time because of COVID. So, Brianna, you should naturally, every one of you should naturally, if you're taking notes, you should have had a pay raise because of COVID. Michael should not end up with less money. Oh, where'd that money go? Where's the money? Okay. So, Brianna, what's your number? What's your income number to get in this class? Do you know what it is?
No, I don't. Whatever.
Okay. Now, let me just ask you. You don't know. So, if she doesn't know, imagine getting in your car. You're going to go someplace, but you don't know how to get there. Like, I don't even know where I'm going. What is the target? So, what do you think the target is?
Like to have $1 billion.
Okay, but let's just talk about income first. How much income do you need to get yourself, because you're not going to go from where you are to $1 billion overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got to map out, how do I get to the store? How do I get to the store to pick up the oatmeal? Okay, so even if I don't have any money, where is the oatmeal? Let's just use oatmeal as the target. Where is the oatmeal, okay? It's going to be, where is the oatmeal? Where is the destination, okay? So in this case of income, how much income do you think you need to just move into this upper class? Annual income.
Well, for me, I would just say to keep setting goals and to keep elevating yourself. Like, for example, my goal is to make 200 grand this year.
Good.
And then maybe next year, double that, and then keep going up and scaling.
Okay, I was just looking for a number, okay? Somewhere between 200 and 400 grand is going to get you in the upper class, just so you guys know. From an income standpoint, It's probably closer to 450,000 bucks, depending on where you live. 200 grand in Louisiana is probably going to put you in the upper class. 400 grand to 440 is probably going to make, it's what it's going to be required if you're in San Francisco. But you guys need to have a target. And you don't need to know how you're going to get there. And what I would strongly advise is start writing on that target daily. Every day. Like, I was 25 years old, I had no money. I started writing this down. I earn 100 grand a year. Every morning, I earn 100 grand. I earn 100,000 a year. I made the future a postulate, a present, a post. I wrote it down every morning, and before I went to bed at night, I wrote it down. I earn 100 grand a year. And then I started working it out. I started writing my mind. I'm feeding my mind, okay? I'm giving my mind, I'm fertilizing the mind. Hey, I earn 100 grand a year. And then I started expanding on it. I earn 10,000 a month, 10,000 a year from my investments. And things started becoming possible. How many believe this? Like, if it's not possible here, it's not going to happen in the physical universe. I'm not talking about some wahoo, law of attraction, think it, and it will happen. I'm feeding my mind. I'm putting in my nav system where I'm trying to go. This is the GPS. Hey, what am I putting in the GPS? Oh, dude, I'm going for some of you guys out there, I'm going for $2 million in gross income. Good, that's the first thing. Make a decision on the target. But most of you right now, you're trying to reduce your debt. Hey, I got some college debt. Should I pay it down? Dude, you should spend all your time on the target. Spend no time fixing the past. I'm not going to go back and get rid of some college debt right now. I don't have time to put out fire. I'll do that once I get my together. Everybody agree? Let me go fix this. I can't take care of everybody else right now. I got to go take care of my game. Okay, Brianna, do you have a question?
A question would just be like, how do I stay focused on my one goal?
Yeah, so what I would do is I would get down to a handful of goals that you're writing down over and over and over again. I write this in the morning, I write it at night, and I write it when I'm disappointed. Okay, and I'm gonna get a group of people around me that support me in getting there. When I was 25 years old, I came out of a treatment center. I did two things every day. Every day I went to a meeting and said, hey, dude, make sure I don't use drugs today. And the other thing I did was I focused on getting good at my job, okay? Why? Because I had this target. My target was 100 grand. Everything I did every day was about that 100 grand. I'm not going to use drugs today, and I'm going to get good at my job. I'm not going to use drugs today, and I'm going to get good at my job. And I'm going to get better at my job. And the better I got at my job, a job I hated, the job I hated is how I learned how to make 100 grand a year. And once I achieved the 100 grand, then I started expanding the possibilities.